Do you find you don't have enough spare time in the day in order to trade the Forex market properly? If that's you, listen up, I've got some really good news. Hi Forex traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach of video and podcast number 259. Today's video and podcast is all about having available time in order to trade. You see, most people will find that they don't have sufficient time in the day. I had an email just this morning from a guy called Brian, and Brian said to me, Andrew, look, I don't think I'm going to do your course because I don't have enough time to dedicate to trading. You know, time I go to work, come home, help with wife, help with the kids, try and do something for me, some sports, leisure, music. There's just not enough hours in the day to then go and sit and watch charts all day. And it's a common problem that so many people have. And you see, the problem is that so many people think that they need to be staring at the charts all day. And in reality, you don't. See, the problem is this: when most people start trading, they want to be looking at the charts all day long. They're looking at every pip of movement. They're looking at every news release. They're adding indicators. They're trying to make this special combination, this nice concoction of magical indicators that's suddenly going to tell them all these perfect trading signals, and you're going to buy here and sell here. Unfortunately, it just does not work like that. And most people then start to go down to shorter time frame charts because they want to look at 5-minute charts or 15-minute charts, and they're trying to pick every single movement, every swing, every upward movement, every downward movement. And when they place trades, they're placing them because they are ready, not the market is ready. It's like, well, my clock says, you know, I've got an hour to trade. I'm going to find a trade, and I'm going to find something suitable to trade. And so they're forcing themselves to go shorter and shorter time frames and just placing a trade for almost like the need to want to place a trade, not because it's the right thing to do at that time. And then when they place a trade, they're scared to leave the charts because they might miss out on 1 or 2 extra pips on that trade, or it might pull back against them and, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? You know, you understand what I'm saying, because we've all been there, and I've been there myself, so I know exactly that's the reality for most new traders. Now, I can tell you that after 15 years as a full-time Forex trader and a coach, I've kind of seen it all by now. I've been through it all, and I've seen it all, and I've heard it all. I can honestly tell you this: the phrase less is more is absolutely perfectly suited to becoming a good Forex trader. And what I mean by that is this: the less you trade, the less time you spend looking at your charts, the less you're fiddling with trades, the more you'll make, the better you'll be. Give you an example. Today is the 1st of February. And so I'm making this video and podcast a day earlier. I usually make it on a Friday, but I'm away tomorrow, so I'm making it on Thursday, the 1st of February. Now, I've just taken two trades on the monthly charts because we just turned over from January into February's monthly charts. And I've taken 2 trades. Now, that's taken me probably 5 to 10 minutes to look through the monthly chart trades just once a month. That's all you got to do. I've seen 2 trades there, placed the trades. So within 10 minutes, I've seen the trades and I've placed the trades, and that's it. I've got my position size, my entry, my exits, you know, my profit target, my stop loss, all in place. Leave the trade alone. At the same time, today I've taken 1 trade on the daily charts. Yesterday I took 4 trades on the daily charts. It took 10 minutes, absolute max, you know, per day to look through the daily charts. Today was less. There was hardly anything there apart from 1 trade. And so you do not need to be staring at your charts all day long. Now, I also try to look at 12-hour charts and 6-hour charts. I'm holding a webinar tonight in the European session, my time, my evening time, European morning, for my clients. And on that, I'll look at some shorter time frame charts as well, but I don't normally do that. I only do that when I'm on the live webinars because, you know, we're looking for trades on a shorter time frame. But even then, we generally don't go much shorter than a 1-hour chart. So the key is this: look at taking a trade only on the completion of a candle. So I know if I'm trading, let's say, a 4-hour chart trade, I only need to look at the completion of a candle. If I can't look because I'm doing something else, I'm at work, I'm doing things with the family, whatever it might be, doesn't matter. I accept that I miss out on looking for trades, and I'll look 4 hours after that if I can. If I'm asleep, it doesn't matter. There's always another trade somewhere. So don't force yourself into looking at short time frames. Don't force yourself into having to be at your computer at a certain time. You've got to remember that if you're going to become a good trader, it has to be something you can do realistically. So it needs to be, something you can do that suits you. And it needs to be something that's enjoyable, because when you get those right, then becomes profitable. You start scratching around on 5-minute charts, getting scared to leave the charts, scared to leave the computer, you're going to burn out, and your family's going to not like you because you're spending all day looking at this thing, looking at charts. So go to the longer time frame charts, look at the close of each candle, at whatever time frame that you want to look at. Take the longer time frame chart approach. Less is more, you'll do far better. Hope that helps. I'll see you this time next week.